Hey, what is up, squad? TITOBODS here, and today we're going to talk all about Boudica and some of the warrior pikes that we have been using in the game. Now, we're going to do just a few mentions in this video, and also what possible combinations we can still do with our Boudica, or if you have your Boudica with you together with your Cyrus. Now, before we do all that, don't forget to like this video, share this with your friends, and also share this with your alliances so that we're going to be good with the algorithm, and also in the process they're going to get something from this, maybe. So we all know we have a lot of players using the warrior spike. If you're new to the channel and if you like Age of Empires mobile content, kindly do give us a support by subscribing, and don't forget to ring the bell so you will always be notified soon as we have a new video just for you. As I said, we are going to talk all about the warrior pikes today. So since we are talking about first Boudica, I want to let you guys know that here is the current meta for our warrior pikemen. So we have Cyrus, Freddy, and Mansa Musa. So what makes this lineup so great is that Cyrus deals a lot of damage, as much damage as he can possibly do, especially when he is being swarmed. Now, the best thing about this is that the support of Freddy and Mansa Musa really gives Cyrus the shine or the light that he does best. Now, with Freddy, you can get a lot of defense plus a lot of heal. And on Mansa Musa's side, you can get a lot of heal also, a lot of defense also, and on top of that, he also has a good stack of damage. So this unit here, this combination here is really a balanced combination of strength or damage and also defense. And once you have a lot of good gems like health, like troop capacity, like might, this unit is going to be a monster. Now, of course, before this, we have other heroes that are available here. Before we run this, for sure, before Cyrus was a thing, what we are running, or what we were running, was Richard, Boudica, and Leonidas at one point. So first in Season 1, we have Barbarossa, right? Then, eventually, the rise of Boudica, which is our main topic for today. So this is the march that has been with us since Season 2. And this march also was destroying a lot of other marches. The only thing missing here is sustainability. Now, in Season 3, it has been one of the best time for Boudica because of the arrival of Mansa Musa. Now, this unit flourished in Season 3. Boudica really have shined here in Season 3. The defense or the attack, the damage acceleration or damage increase that Boudica has given your Richard here, plus Mansa Musa support, heal, and damage boost also for your Richard, gives this unit one hell of a best march in the game. One of the best march in the game in Season 3, if you're going to ask me. The only other heroes that can finish or kill this unit off, not even a Lubu, with arrival of Mansa Musa, not even a Lubu can finish this unit off. This is one monstrous unit here in Season 3. Now, also, the only units that can actually kill this off are Ramesses, since Ramesses was a thing then, and also, of course, Miyamoto, KA, or Yodit. So those are only the heroes that can actually kill off the warrior pikeman without fail, unless the warrior pikeman's user is a whale or a lot higher powered than you are. Also, one of the strength of this unit since this season was giving you a lot of points in the MEE, in the other KBK that was available already here in Season 3. Because in Season 1, Season 2, we don't have that much fight. Only maybe Wonder event, but not other KVK or PvP events yet in the game. Now, this build was also shuffled depending on how you want to use it. So we have built Boudica as a commander also in this unit. Then Mansa Musa and Richard, this also has been a thing in this season. Then we also have been seeing a lot of Mansa Musa as your primary because of the support. So hear me out. Mansa Musa here as the commander, what he did was to support the unit. In what way? So if you have 3 or 2 units in the battlefield, when you are fighting in the battlefield or in PvP, Mansa Musa can actually disrupt the battle by giving off a lot of negative armor. But Boudica still here, as I've said, is actually your go-to hero for some players. I've been also using this for a while, and it was really, really good. And still, honestly, for me, if you want more damage, Richard is your guy. If you want a little bit of sustainability in this unit, Boudica is your guy. Now, if you are going now to season 4, a lot of things has changed. Now, this is the time where Boudica has really had a little bit of falling out. So at first, of course, a lot of players, since we have already maxed out Boudica, Mansa Musa, Richard, we are, a little bit off. We don't know if we want to get back to Freddy, because really Freddy has been doing a lot of sustainability. And since season 4 is the arrival of Cyrus, what happened was when Cyrus arrived, we now have an empty slot for a healer, because Cyrus was first introduced as a godly pikeman in the Pioneer server. Although he was revamped or debuffed or nerfed, whatever you want to call it, he was nerfed. And still, even though he was nerfed, he is still monstrous. So the only thing that you really need in this unit of Cyrus is sustainability to get him the best possible damage that he can dish out in the field. That's why Barbarossa, or Freddy, has now been meta again. And with the addition of Mansa Musa, with the heal of Mansa Musa, with the sustain also of Mansa Musa, this unit was really, really impressive and is killing a lot of other heroes easily. Even Swords has a hard time dealing with this unit over here. You can't fool me if you're a sword and you're telling me that you don't have a hard time killing this. Even our Kraken in our server is killing Krakens that are KA, that are swords, and every other Kraken. The only thing he uses is the Cyrus, Freddy, and Mansa Musa. Even with the arrival of Vlad, this is still his go-to and even my go-to. Because if you place Vlad here, you may deal damage more in a short period of time, but this one deals a lot more damage than what you can imagine, because you cannot really tell, because every time that Freddy is going to be lower than certain percentage in his life, you're going to have a 900% of heal, and that will trigger every time there is a new battle or a new player attacking you. I think that this still trumps what Vlad can do in this unit, because what will happen is that you're going to remove Freddy for Vlad, and I think that doesn't really work out for me. Now, the question is if you have Boudica here instead. So we have Boudica here also for some of our players in the game, because they already have invested in Boudica. This is also a good unit over here. But same as Vlad, this unit is a little bit lacking on sustainability. The only acceptable thing that I am suggesting here is that if you have a Boudica here, instead of getting King's Blade, since this unit is already tanky, why not get Tenacity and Forceful Retaliation instead of King's Blade and Forceful Retaliation? So Tenacity can also be a good one here, because there are people actually running this, and I want them to be or to have a better chance of dealing with things. Now, since Boudica, or since we are losing a little bit of sustainability because of the lack of Barbarossa, now I suggest that we do metal here instead of your fearless retribution, so that you will get better heals. Now, for Freddy's loss of defense, so we are going to lose the Peaceful Haven also here. I suggest that the Ring of Boar should be on Boudica, then Steel Destruction on your Cyrus. But Mansa Musa, I think, should have at least the Ring of Falcon. Or in this new season, I think he should have the Judgment or Sage of Judgment ring. This one, so that he will have both heal and armor. But if you have the Falcon ring, I think it's better. So if you have a Falcon ring on your Mansa Musa and it's actually at, let's say, level 30, like what I have, this build with your Boudica is still going to be meta and is still going to be doing a lot of things in the battlefield. Now, the thing is that since the arrival of Vlad now, A lot of players are asking if Vlad here is going to be better than Boudica. I will answer you with a complete yes when it comes to damage, since this lineup really doesn't have that much sustainability, but still they have a little bit of sustainability. Not the best, but not as best as what Freddy can provide, but still they have sustainability. If you are going to use Vlad instead, the thing that will happen is that you won't have that much sustainability anymore. The only sustainability you can get is from Mansa Musa, but you will deal a lot of damage because of Vlad. Now, I see Vlad as better as a commander, but I also see Cyrus better as a commander. Because if your commander is Cyrus, you all know that they have this extra trigger for customizable skills, and that is for 12 seconds. That is actually a huge thing. So that is important for me, in my opinion. So I think Cyrus still is a good commander. You don't need Vlad as a commander here. If you want to run Vlad like this, it's okay, but make sure that you are ready for the worst, because this unit is really not that tanky. It may deal a lot of damage, but it is not going to be tanky in the battlefield. If you are going to be swarmed, you're going to be easily killed. But not by the players that are lower than you, but the players with higher powers than you. So that's about it there. And still, as I've said, Boudica, if you're going to ask me, a 1-star to 3-star Vlad versus a 5-star Boudica, I will still choose Boudica right now. And there is one more thing that you should know with Boudica. And I know that this is a rise and fall of Boudica as a commander or as a hero in this lineup, but we're going to add another one, another rise of Boudica as a part of a lineup. Now, we all know that Roland is approaching, and we don't know yet what his final skills are going to be. But right now, there are players that are running this one. Yes, there are players that are running this one. I think some of you guys are doing it. Or if you don't have Leonidas, some players are running like this. Running it like this. It's true. There are players running it like this, 100%. But for me, if you have Leonidas is going to be better than this, because I think Richard is a little bit of a better commander than a better support. But Leonidas is good as a commander, also good as a supporting hero. Now with this, Boudica can still be on the field, Vlad can still be like this, and then you have still Leonidas like this. But make sure this lineup that you are using are not that much swarm. You can be swarmed by 1 or 2, that's still be better. But when you're swarmed by 3 or more, please choose not to be swarmed by that much, because you are going to fall in the battlefield as quick as fly. But still, having said that, Boudica still has a place in this one. If Roland is going to come, now we have another spot here available for Roland. If Roland is going to be a support commander, if he is going to be a support commander and will replace Mansa Musa on the side of Cyrus, now as a Pikeman user, you now have your second lineup with Vlad, Boudica, and Mansa Musa. We still don't know. We still don't know if Roland is going to be the replacement of Mansa Musa in that lineup. But this is what it would look like for Boudica, for Vlad, and for Mansa Musa in the future, in my opinion, right now. I'm not yet sure. This is not 100% legit or confirmed, but I want to tell you guys that Boudica still, if you have invested on her, still will have a place on a lineup. And also, if you have Vlad now, you can run it with Boudica. And right now, if you have Richard, you have invested on him, you can also run Richard like this. So you have 2 lineups. Just make sure this one is not going to be swarmed as much as Cyrus, because this is so squishy. And there you go. This is the rise and fall and rise again, potential rise again of your Boudica in Age of Empires Mobile. Especially with the arrival of Roland, I'm not sure if it's next season. But once he arrives, I think if he's going to be vital for the Cyrus March, we're going to get either Freddy or Mansa. And with that, you're going to have 2 Warrior Pikemen that's going to be indestructible. Anyway, guys, thank you for checking out this video. What do you think about our Warrior Pikemen lineups that we have talked about here? Do you have other lineups that you want to try with the Warrior Pikemen? And also, if you have your own build for the Warrior Pikemen, kindly share it with us here in the comment section down below. And for sure, we're going to let the other players know all about this one. If you have any other questions, any other thing you want me to help you with, kindly also leave them down in the comments, and I will for sure help you out with your concerns. Anyway, guys, that's it for today. Thank you for checking out this video. Don't forget to like and share with your friends and with your alliance. Don't forget to subscribe if you are new to the channel, if you have learned something new from the channel, and ring the bell so you will always be notified soon as we have a new video just for you. And as always, squad, have a great day to everyone. This is your TITOBODS, and I will see you in the next one.